Education has always been important in my family. My mother demanded good grades, and I genuinely loved learning, so it all worked out. Up until high school, that is. Don't get me wrong, high school was great. I had a lot of fun, my grades were amazing, I was super involved in band and various academic clubs, participated in some UIL events, and even held class officer positions for multiple years. Being in the National Honor Society, a Texas scholar, and graduating in the top 10% of my class guaranteed my admission to any university in the state of Texas. I went to a local university instead of going to the university that I had my eye on since freshman year. Biggest mistake ever. I spent one semester at that local university on a full academic scholarship. Christmas break came, I drove the 40-minute drive home and never returned. I didn't even have a good reason for leaving. After that, I worked various jobs, feeling like a failure deep down inside, because obtaining a degree had always been a dream of mine. Nevertheless, I got married, moved away, had a kid, and still never went back to school. By this point, I was working because I had a child to provide for, and going back to school sounded good, but I was terrified. It had been about 10 years since I was in school. I was in a different state with no idea where to start. I was overwhelmed with the thought of contacting schools to get transcripts mailed, applying for financial aid, all while trying to manage working full-time with school and being a mom. I let my fears win for years. In 2018, I suffered a devastating loss of a loved one around the same time my marriage was coming to an end. At my wit's end, I made the sudden decision to move back to Texas. I immediately found a job to support my daughter. I hated everything about being 31 years old, working at a fast food restaurant. I found a better job, but it was hard, physical labor. One day, as I was putting on my steel-toe boots, I decided that I did not want to do this for the rest of my life. I knew I had to make a change. Over the next year, I looked up various community colleges in the Houston area. Lone Star had a website that was user-friendly and offered a program that I was interested in at an affordable tuition rate. I contacted my high school for my transcript, covered some outstanding fees from that local university, and applied to Lone Star. I did not tell my family until I had completed the entire admission process and was ready for my first day of school in almost 15 years. That was in 2021. Here we are 2 months into 2024, and I am less than 15 credits away from not only completing my associate's degree, but graduating from the respiratory care program. I have never felt so full and purposeful in my life. The journey was not easy. Getting back in the groove of studying was a task. It did not come back to me as naturally as I had anticipated, and I definitely had to withdraw from a biology class that first semester. I ended up having to quit my job due to the demands of the program. COVID left its nasty footprint, and a myriad of other obstacles crossed my path. I persevered because at 35 years old, this degree is personal. I owe it to myself to finish what I started all those years ago. As I near the end of the program, I know it's not the end of my educational career. I am a learner at heart, always eager to know more. Lone Star College has shown me that anything is possible, and that there are people, such as great counselors, professors, and directors at LSC that will help you chase your wildest dreams, giving you encouraging pushes and pep talks along the way. I make it my mission to pay it forward by telling every young adult to go to school, stay in school, and finish school. Because once you leave, it's so very hard to go back. I tell every adult my age, it's never too late. Education is the one thing in life that is literally for everybody. We may be interested in different topics, but we all want to learn more about what we love, and there is no time frame on education. As Oprah Winfrey once said, education is the key to unlocking the world. It's the passport to freedom.